On today's episode of Identity, honoring us with her presence is the graceful Matsi Modise, giving us her dose of inspirational advice. We then visit a prayer campaign for schools in Soweto that is aimed at empowering students and the community. Later, we take you around South African destinations using an SA Map and Guides app. And we review a book by young essay author Nonhlanhla Mnisi. And playing us out is the fresh sounds of South African a cappella group The Soil with Susan.
I am an individual with an imagination. My inner faith illuminates innovations. In a space with infinite inspiration, I was born free from all incarceration. Incredible, living infallibly, intelligent, outshine with my inner being. This is me, impeccable as ever been. I am you, you are me. This is my identity.
Good morning, Mzansians, and welcome to another exciting episode of your favorite multi-faith youth show, Identity, on your favorite channel, SABC 1. My name is Mpumi Mbethe. Inkolo yamahindu igubha lenye yemicimbi yabo lemkhulu lebitwa Holikada. The Holi festival is celebrated with much fanfare on the Phalgun Purnima according to the Hindu calendar, which is in the month between February and March. This year, Holi will be celebrated on the 6th of March. The event of Holi is celebrated with much gusto throughout India, Nepal, and the rest of the world. On the day of Holi, people celebrate and rejoice the triumph of good over evil, which is marked with vibrant colors, fun, and frolic. Sihlabela embili ngehlelo lwethu lwalomuhla nesivakashi sethu lesinguMatsi Modise. Mhlawumbe useweva ngaye lo dzadze bangaba ukase ungakhathateki ngobe sowuvele ukhona utasihlathulela kancane elwadi lwakhe. She's an eager entrepreneur activist and also the co-founder of Emerge, a business development advisory company that structures SME development strategies for corporate entities, banks and institutions of higher learning. Aw, ngakhuluma lize liyoshona ngananga ntombazana lo muhle netiphiwo takhe. Matsi, siyakwamukela ku-Identity.
Hello.
So, asicale nje emuva ungithathe when you were growing up, koqwaqwa. Childhood yakho benjani?
My childhood was wonderful, and it's the reason why I am the way I am. I did grow up in a very entrepreneurial environment. Till this day, my grandmother is 80 years old and she's still selling cosmetics in the community. So my mom, she was, she had a hair salon. She started her own tax small company where we were coming from, assisting small businesses with taxes. So I'm essentially a function of, my childhood, because I saw it growing up. I saw women who were strong and women who felt that they had to do it for themselves.
And I would imagine that then influenced your career choice.
Absolutely. I started off in the banking space. I lasted for about 2 years and I realized, no, I have to pursue my purpose and my passion. So I resigned, and then for a couple of years, I think 3 years, I then decided to just go somewhere. Didn't have an idea where, but living in Johannesburg, I decided that I should go back home, which is in the Free State. Beautiful, peaceful, and it's essentially where I found my first break and my first start, where then I got my first consulting job with the University of the Free State, and they had asked me to put together a program that's going to assist small businesses in the rural Free State.
What are some of the lessons that you learned throughout your childhood that you apply today in your life?
For me, it's to have tenacity, never to give up, and always, if you start something, finish it and finish it well. So I'm quite a perfectionist in the sense that I'm always aiming high, and good quality is something that needs to follow everything I do. Growing up in that environment where mother was very strict on a lady should not chew bubble gum, and you need to sit up straight. So it's stuff, it's essentially lessons that for me growing up, my mother was she wants to groom young ladies. So I do have a younger sister and an older brother, and everywhere you go, everybody says my mom has done a good job.
That's awesome. But are you a spiritual person?
I'm very spiritual. In fact, yesterday I broke my fast. I was on a Daniel's fast for a good 21 days. As anybody who's in business, it tends to get very challenging. January 2015 for me was very challenging, and had I not been within that spiritual environment whereby I pray and I eat well and I cleanse my soul and my system, it would have been very difficult for me to essentially survive. So spirituality is key on any journey you travel, and especially if you're in business, you need to have a higher, mightier being that's there for you and will give you the guidance and the faith and the courage that you require to fight all your challenges.
But being in business, especially developing other businesses, I would imagine that you come into contact with people of multi faiths and religions. How do you keep your spirituality, but how do you also accommodate those who are different from what you believe in?
Well, it's my philosophy to always understand where other people are coming from and also appreciate diversity, because that's how you learn in life. I love being in environments where everybody's different. I love being in environments where people are talking different languages because I'm quite curious. So I'm always not scared of being in diverse environments, but I encourage that because it gets me to grow and it gets me to know more about other people and other people's spiritualities.
You're a founder, executive director. What are some of the challenges that you face in your everyday life?
Challenge is my ability to take time off and just be a normal person. For example, I mean, my weekends tend to be one where I'll be doing some work. I'm constantly busy, whether it's doing interviews, whether it's going to communities and speaking, encouraging young people. So I never know when to say no. And I need to be a bit selfish with myself and my time, and use some of that time to do recreational things that I enjoy. So I think my challenge is managing time and managing my ability to spend more time with people that are near and dear in my life.
21 years into our democracy, we find that young people are struggling to get into higher institutions of higher learning, or there's a lack of funding for further education and training. What would you say to young people who want to go into the business space immediately out of high school?
I would encourage people, if they do have the opportunity, to actually go and study something that's close to what it is that they want to do. For example, if you want to start a marketing company, you need to understand and learn the foundation of what are the principles of marketing. So the theoretical component is key. I don't think people should overlook it. And then also, if you can, do yourself a favor and try get within a professional environment where you see how people engage, because I realize that it's added a lot of value. How I engage with people is constantly professional. And I see people that literally didn't spend as much time in that professional environment tend not to really get the key essence of what is professional etiquette. How do you engage with people via email? How do you speak to people? How do you engage with stakeholders? So those are very, very key. And well, I mean, in this day and age, it's not very easy to, have a family or environment that can actually allow you to study. But I believe that if you really want to get something, you go out and get it. Nobody will look away from somebody who's a A-class student who aces everything. I wish I was an A-class student. I wasn't. However, I passed everything that I did. And I'm a hardworking individual. But I mean, if you know that your family does have challenges financially, the only way you might have opportunities if you do very well, because then somebody might just give you that chance in life.
I'm inspired by the story of your 80-year-old grandmother who's still in business. A lot of women are a bit skeptical when it comes to entrepreneurship. What are the common fears that when you speak to other women in your field, what are the common fears that hold us back as women?
Well, it also goes with males, but I think for females it's more difficult. When you're in business, you're selling. Whether it's a service, whether it's a product. People are very shy to tell people what they do and what they're selling. You tend to be in a conversation and somebody will, for a good 10 minutes, waffle and then get to the point. So if you're selling, you just need to get straight to the point and say, listen, this is my product, my service, is the value that I'm adding, and this is what it's worth. Are you able to buy?
All right. I want to ask for the first thing that comes to your mind when I say money.
Lots and lots and lots.
Bible.
Christianity.
Coffee.
Don't like it.
Soccer.
Boys game.
Chocolate.
My biggest delicacy.
Passion.
That's what I live by.
And identity.
It's my identity.
It's my pleasure to have you here today. Sibonga kakhulu isikhathi sakho Matsi.
Sure. It's my pleasure.
Asejise lokho ukucukuteleka sisajika etitolo ngemva kwaloko sidaya eSoweto lapho emacembu etenkolo aphucula impilo tebantfu labasha ungayinzawo.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Ngiphinze ngikwamukele ku-Identity, mina lami libito ngiMpumi Mbethe. Uma ngabe usanza kungena maye uphuthelwe kukhuthateka nemsunguli wemabhizinisi Matsi Modise. Kepha ungakhathateki sisakuphathelele kunyenti. Here on Identity, we are always delighted to receive your Facebook messages about your community outreach organizations and programs. We simply love hearing from you and appreciate you sharing your stories with us. Lenye yaletindzaba siyithole ku Facebook ngemlayito wevideo lothunyelwe ngu-Ayabonga Mnala wase Soweto. Asimema kutobona mitamo yemphakathi wakhe. Asisibukele.
Hi Identity viewers, my name is Ayabonga Mnala from Durban, South Africa. I would like to invite the Identity team to join us on our Never Give Up School campaign organized by churches in Soweto. In this campaign, we'll be giving school children uniforms, motivations, and offering our prayer. I'd love to see you there. Stay blessed.
This looks like a very interesting and exciting time for these young pupils in Soweto. Sitfokotelele simemo sa Ayabonga savela sashona khona kuhambe ngalena ndlela.
This is my identity.
Sanibonani babukeli bohlelo i-Identity. Igama lami ngingu-Ayabonga Mnala. Ngilapha eFunda Center ukuzojabula kanye nengane kwi-campaign i-Never Give Up School Prayer Campaign. Lolu hlelo luphethwe inala mandates kanye namanye amabandla lapha eSoweto. Wozanini nami sizobona lo mcimbi omuhle kangaka. Njengamanje simi noSisneli Jiyane ongumhleli walomkhankaso. Sisneli sicela usitshele ukuthi yini inhloso yalomhlangano futhi yini egqugquzela ukuthi wenze le campaign ebizwa nge-Never Give Up.
Okay, inhloso yokuthi kungani ngeke ngaqhugquzela ukuthi kwenziwe le campaign ye-Never Give Up. Ngisebenze kakhulu nezikole ngabona ukuthi abantwana esikoleni babasokole kakhulu. Kunabanye abantwana abaphuma emakhaya uthola ukuthi ekhaya ba afford uniform and then abanye abadlanga nokudla and uthola abantwana abasesimene esinzima kakhulu. So ngokwami ngabuya ngezebandleni ngahlala phansi noBishop uDr HQ ukuthi baba kune situation enje sihlangana nayo ezikoleni. So singabasiza kanjani abantwana ukuthi ngoba into esiyidingayo ukubona abantwana befunda ezinathi sile esikoleni safunda. So sifuna ukubabona nabo beqhubeka nemfundo befunda, so ukubakhuthaza.
Sisneli kungani ucabanga ukuthi umthandazo uyithuluzi ekusizeni abantwana besikole ukuthi bangaliphosi ithawula?
Ngaphandle komthandazo akukho ngaba ikona. Nami ngiloko ngiyikona nje ngenxa yomkhuleko. Ukuvuka ngibonge nje ukuthi uNkulunkulu nami neqala nje usuku ngomkhuleko nabo futhi indlela esenza ukuthi bakhule ngayo. Bawazi umkhuleko ukuthi ubalulekile kuyo yonke into. Awukhuleki nje kuphela enkonzweni. Noma uphuma esikoleni uyakhuleka. Noma kuthiwa uye edolobheni uyakhuleka. Noma kuthiwa usekhaya uyakhuleka. Umkhuleko uyikho konke. Masiphila nje siwumkhuleko nje njengoba siphila nje thina.
Hayi-ke nimzwile uSisneli ethi akukho okungenzeki ngaphandle komkhuleko. Njengamanje nginomunye wesizukulwane sabadala ubaba Reverend Manana owebandla iZion. Baba, kungenxa yani ibandla lenu libe ingxenye yalomkhankaso?
Cha, okusilethe lapha sileli bandla lamaZion kuzohlanganyela nokuzogqugquzela izingane zethu ngoba singabazali nezwi lishilo ukuthi umnumzane ubusisiwe omgodla wakhe ugcwele izingane. Laselithi izwi ke asikhulise abantwana ngendlela ezoba ngeyabo izwi lelo. Yingakho ke namhlanje sithandile ukuthi kulena nkonzo nathi sileli bandla lamaZion sihlanganyele dadwethu kulena nkonzo.
Baba, abafundi ngabe nibathandazela njalo noma nibathandazela mekhona imicimbi enjengale futhi zithini ifiso zakho kubona?
Cha sikhuleka nsuku zonke sikhuleka ingane ngoba abantwana bayilika ikusasa lalelizwe nelikusasa lethu. So sikhuleka mihla ngemihla ngoba nezwi liyasho ukuthi sicela isinkwa sethu semihla ngemihla. Izifiso zami ke ebantwaneni ukuthi abakhule abantwana ngendlela eyiyo, sibavikele sibondle siswami ukuze kusasa sithole abafundisi odokotela njalo nesi njalo ngeziphi uNkulunkulu asiphezolo.
Kungabe kubalekile ukuthi amabandla bavule ama-study groups ngama-weekend futhi basize abafundi abahluphekile ngezidingo zesikole?
Yebo siswami, kubaluleke kakhulu ukuthi amabandla avule ama-study groups ngama-weekend. Isizathu abafundi bayasizakala kakhulu, amabandla azinikele ekuthenini ayafunda njengoba bese ngishilo ukuthi silindele okukhulu kulabantwana. So ke ukuthi ke baphiwe abantwana, mina eyami inkolo ithi abaphiwe zonke izikhathi na zonke izinsuku, kungalindelwa isikhathi esithile.
Ubaba bese emnikeza.
Njengamanje ngime noMama Kaliseti osanda ukuthola i-uniform from the campaign Never Give Up. Mama Kaliseti, uzizwa ufila kanjani ukuthola i-uniform for umntwana wakho?
Ke rata o leboha Bishop ka Dr. Ishura la ka o fa ngwana ka uniform ya sekolo. Ke rata hore ke a leboha ko Nonhlanhla mandate ka ofela.
Ungathini komama abaphandle abanabantwana abancane abanganaso i-uniform yesikole?
Ke rata hore ba ske ba fellwa ke tshepo modimo o teng es like a khone o thusa nna le bona ka ba thusa ka mokgwa jwang.
Kungani kubalekile ukuthi abafundi bakwazi ukubalansisa uke esontweni nokuthi baye esikoleni?
Ingane eziningi zithi noma iphuma ngesango lesikolo ihlangane nemimoya esiyazi ukuthi siyavungama ezikhathini zamanje. So ibalance sicabanga ukuthi iyona engasiza ukuthi ingane uma ingene ngesango lesikolo ikwazi ukuphila, ukuthi noma iphumela ngaphandle ikwazi futhi ukuqhubeka nempilo. So yikho lo sibiza ukuthi ibalance okuphakathi okutholakala esikoleni nokungaphandle, ingane zikwazi ukuphila ngendlela ejwayelekile.
Identity viewers, we live in a world full of challenges. We as learners need your support from religious communities, parents, and our school teachers to tell us to hold on and never give up. Goodbye from me, Ayabonga Amanala, and I wish you all the best. Back to you, Sis Mpumi in studio.
Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today, by the great philosopher Malcolm X. Ngiyajabulisa uma kwendeka lokuhle kuleli vela kithi. Nawe makhona lofisa kusatisa ngako nobe nje sivele uvo lwakho ngalokho losokubonile, vele usithumele i-email ku-identitytvshow@gmail.com nobe usilandzele ku Twitter @identitytvshow. Ungathanza nelikhasi lethu ku Facebook Identity TV Show. Kanti sikhona na ku Instagram @identitytvshow. When we come back, we take a look at what the world of apps has in store for us, and we also have an interesting book to review. Let's take a quick ad break. Hlala uthine go SABC 1.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back to Identity. Thank you so much for staying with us. Before we move right along, let's have a quick recap of today's show. We spoke to a very inspiring woman who is making her mark in the business industry, Matsi Modise. We also profiled a prayer campaign for schools in Soweto. And that's not all. We still have our techno-savvy segment, where we get to review the latest apps and your favorite books. Let's get to it. Here on Identity, we always go out of our way to bring you the most exciting apps that are always convenient for you. This week, we bring you a traveling app for all you holiday seekers. This app will not even require data because you can use it when it's offline too. How cool is that? Let's take a look. This week, we bring you a traveling app for all you holiday seekers. This app will not even require data because you can use it when it's offline too. If you want to know more about South Africa and its beautiful destinations, the SA Map and Guides app is for you. You can upgrade your app to premium content to avoid international roaming fees. Browse through the destination's most exciting locations, discover unique landmarks, and benefit from local insight tips. You can also plan and organize your trip, calculate the shortest route, and display it on the map. You can actually ask the trip gurus for very specific travel advice to find your favorite spots in any city. So if you are planning a holiday getaway, download the SA Map and Guides app today. Well, that's certainly one app worth downloading. I hope you took a few notes from that. Now getting to the book we've been talking about. Le ncwadi le uma ingeke intshintshe ebudlelwane bakho, tawuba ngcono ukuthi uphinde uyifunde futhi asithole kabandi. Good Woman, Man, Not a Great Partner by Nonhlanhla Mnisi includes contributions by South Africa's best authors and speakers, namely Linda Yende, Dr. David Malabo, and Yvonne Chaka amongst others, on the subject of relationships. This book talks about the major things that happen in relationships, as some women or men think to be in a relationship, you must drive an expensive car, have a big house, and be beautiful, forgetting that the most important factors that sustain relationships and marriages are spirituality, vision, love, compromise, and sacrifice. All these important factors play a role and contribute in one's relationship. For a great partner is not born, but made. This book has powerful scriptural references and furthermore shares the myths of societal requirements on relationships. After reading this book, you will not only just be a good woman or man, but be the greatest partner you can be. You can place your order by emailing books@nonhlanhlamnisi.co.za. Sibonge kakhulu ukuthi uhlale nathi lo mhla ekseni. Siyethemba ulithokotele lihlelo njengoba nathi sikujabulele kuba nawe. Seeing that this episode was a very enlightening one, let me leave you with a few words of inspiration to get you started for the week. From time to time, to remind ourselves to relax and be peaceful, we may wish to set aside some time for a retreat, a day of mindfulness when we can walk slowly, smile, drink tea with a friend, enjoy being together as if we are the happiest people on earth. Those are the enlightening words of Thich Nhat Hanh. That's it from me, Mpumi Mbethe, and the I-Dentity team. Do make a date with us every Sunday at 11 a.m. right here on SABC 1. Playing us out is The Soil with Susan. Do enjoy. It's goodbye for now and God bless.